Welcome. Happiness is always an option. What does this mean? Was the last time you actually smiled, brother? You know, I just came from my MMA class, my second MMA class. I've just joined MMA, right? So, too much MMA, bro. So, basically, I used to do MMA last year, right? And I broke my toe, and I had to stop, and I've just come back, and it feels amazing. And this reminds me that happiness is always, mind you, always 100% of the times an option. There's no exceptions to this, brother. Happiness is always the option. Happiness is always an option, and it is the right answer. So how do you actually feel happy, right? How do I always feel happy? How do I just switch it on and be happy? Like, I can't do that. Is that you? Let me teach you how to do that. Okay. Imagine I'm walking on the street and I just got crapped on by a pigeon, right? Oh crap. I got crap on myself now. Damn. It was like, that's kind of funny, bro. Like, being crapped on by a pigeon, that's like hella comical and stuff. Like, that's crazy. But yeah, did you see what I did there? Did you see what I did there? That is exactly what I'm talking about. You need to find smiles and laughs and humor and small things like those, brother. Being crapped on by a pigeon is hella funny if you ask me. Even if it happened to me, I'd probably burst out laughing like, bro. Like, god damn. You don't even need to, think of anything like shit. Oh shit. That is legit it. But let me teach you in detail now. You always, as men, right? As men, we have this ability in ourselves to switch our moods like that, right? If I told you right now that whatever sport you play, I hope you play sport, maybe table tennis, maybe you're a wrestler, maybe you row, maybe you're a shooter, right? I'm like, okay, right now, brother, you have a competition in a week, right? And I need you to practice as hard as you can. Would you still be this limp meat soy goy kind of guy? Would you? Would you still be like, oh, I don't feel like going to training today? Would you? Well, if you're a bitch, then yes. However, if you're a man, if you have two testicles, right? Well, then I'm happy to tell you that you'd have the fucking testosterone blowing out of your chest, bro. Be like, okay, I got a competition. Let's go, bro. Let's go train, right? 4 hours a day. I'm gonna beat every single guy who comes up against me, right? Exactly. The mindset shift which happens when you're, as soon as you step out of home, right? It's a very conscious mindset shift, right? You think it just happens automatically, but the difference in the way you talk, the way you stand, the way you see, the way you look at people, like the way you smile. Do you even smile when you're outside, bro? You probably don't, but even the way you hold up yourself as soon as you step out of the house is different. Why? It's because we get conscious of ourselves. We get conscious of showing our natural, raw, honest selves to the rest of the world. Well, then, how do I undo this? How do I give my gift of honesty and love to everyone else on this beautiful planet? The answer is simple. You smile. You force yourself to smile. You just think, I'm such a I'm such an idiot, bro. I could be happy smiling all this time, right? And here I am stuttering on my words, like, like what? Just smile, bro. Everyone loves smiling faces. It is biology. You know, just since you're like a black pill guy here, right? Since you're one of those people, if you're one of those people, biologically, smiling makes you more approachable, doesn't it? Oh, I know, brother. I know it does. Why? Because I was a black pilled piece of crap myself, right? Isn't it included in like what's the subtype called? Trustworthiness, yeah, right? Approachability, right? Neurotypicality, or however you pronounce that word. Neurotypicality, I'm gonna call it that. It's also a part of smiling. Smiling is also a part of that, of looks maxing. Smile, bro. If you've ever gone for a shoot, you know why they ask you for like a smiling picture, right? It's because it's beautiful, brother. Smile, bro, smile. It looks amazing on you. Let me teach you one last tactic. Okay? This will help you stop overthinking and this will make you smile immediately. You go home. Your first instinct is to watch television. Your second instinct is to think of the leftover studies you have left. Your third instinct is to go to the gym. Well, they'll fuck you to the first instinct with your will. Say, oh nah, bro, I'm not gonna go watch TV like a little piece of crap. Let's go get some studies done and then let's go to the gym. Speak it out, speaking it out, right? There was this one time, like it was just a few days back, I came back from the gym and my grandma had got us some chips. Grabbed the chips packet. I was like, okay, let's eat some chips. And I'm like, no, I am not gonna be a biatch and eat this shit after I just came back from the gym. I put that down. I go grab my dinner. It was wonderful and it tasted scrumptious. For more content like this, like and subscribe and hit that bell. Maybe join the Discord server in the description and throw some money at me and I'll help you become happier. Stay happy, stay smiling. Mwah.